How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's week 1 of the group stages of the World Cup of Pokemon, and we're up against Indonesia. And we are good to go. We're playing what is basically, well, close to a mirror. It's a full-on mirror. I hate bundle mirrors, they're so annoying. So the specs Flutter, same Ogerpon set as me. They've got Lando, they've got Heatran's going to be very annoying. I think I want to put my Ogerpon to deal with the Heatran, but the problem is Iron Bundle destroys my Ogerpon. I mean, Hands is great here, but like Hands is great in every matchup. That's just a fact about Iron Hands. I think an Iron Hands lead is absolutely fine. Do I want to bring Arcanine here? Because, like, Intimidate's is okay into this team, but the problem is all the stuff that I want to Intimidate also just kind of deletes me. Maybe I don't bring it game 1, at the very least. Could go, like, Iron Hands Ogerpon lead, but that's really weak to Lando, is the thing. I need defensive switches as well, is the issue. Flutter good here? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do something controversial. I'm going to not bring Bundle game 1. I'm going to bring Arcanine instead. I think the Intimidate on Lando is super valuable. I mean, myself kind of weak to Stomping Tantrum is the issue, though. I mean, my team's inherently a little bit weak to Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, they've only won Rock Resist, which is Iron Hands, which doesn't really like being faked out. Oh, they did just... Oh, wow, okay. I could just let Bundle here for free. Oh, Bundle would have destroyed this lead. Holy crap, okay. Part of me wants to Terrafire and just Heavy Slam the Flutter, but that's so obvious, right? There's no way they just let me do that. The other option is just Fake Out and Cudgel the Lando, I think. Which I think makes sense here. There's no way they just let me hit their Flutter for free, right? Okay, they would just let me hit it. That's a little bit annoying, but whatever. They could Gleam, that's fine. Yeah, that's less fine than I thought. Cudgel, bonk. Doesn't quite KO. Okay, they will have to double their hands here to take that out. In fact, they'll have to double either of these Pokemon to take them out. Probably U-turn from Lando here. I can see this being U-turn into Ogre. Well, they're worried about Spiky Shield though, right? And they want to clear out the Iron Hands. One thing I don't think they do is Stomping Tantrum into my Ogerpon. So what I can do here is I'm going to go Heavy Slam into the Lando. If I can clear this out immediately, that's great. I'm just going to Arcanine here. Let's eat a Dazzling Gleam. Threaten anything on the switch in. Arcanine comes in. Bit of Intimidate juice on the Lando. They do have double power Stomping Tantrum here, it's worth noting. So that's potentially a threat. There's probably Terrafairy and Flutter here. So I'll probably just lose my hands here. Maybe this is a bad move. Let's make a Lando whose Flutter made is faster, actually. Which I don't like. Okay, let's go for the double power Tantrum there. That's going to hurt. That's the problem with faking out Landers. They get double power Tantrum. Jesus, that did a lot. Fucking hell, okay. Was this the move? Probably not, but we're going for it anyway. A lot into Tantrum here. Do I mind losing my Arcanine here? The Extreme Speed is so obvious. I kind of want to go for Terrafairy Gleam here and just E-speed the Flutter. I'm banking on being faster than them regardless, I think. Which is maybe a dangerous risk to take. Yeah, that switches, okay. In comes... Iron Hands? Heatran, okay. This thing does have Flash Cannon, which I need to be wary of, but that's fine because I have Ogerpon in the back. I'm looking into E-Speed here. Okay, am I faster? Here comes the real question. No, I'm not. Dude, the speedrun on Fluttermane is getting out of hand. Okay, that is good information that I'm slower. Heatran just cleans me here is the issue. They can't bring in Lando because I'm looking to E-Speed, which is nice. I mean, they can bring in Lando and just switch out again, I guess. But... New base I'll use that. It is Iron Hands, okay. They can fake out Fluttermane, just Earth Power my Arcanine and I'm dead. Honestly, I'd rather save Arc than Flutter. Because Arc gives me an out with flinches, at the very least. I'm going to click Dazzling Gleam here again. I'm going to switch to Ogerpon. Well, the problem is if I do this, I don't have a way through the Iron Hands. Which is a problem. I played this early game really badly. I could just let Iron Bundle into this, is the thing. Like, if I just go Bundle Flutter into this, they're dead. Right? Into the 4 they brought. What are we doing to Flutter Bundle, I guess? Your hands. Take out the Flutter. Heat Wave. They double connect. That is a lot of damage. Okay. Not a huge fan of that. In comes Arcanine. I'm going to need an absolute miracle here. And by miracle, I mean a million flinches. Intimidate, yeah. I can't lock into Flairless here because I'm dead if I do. I think it's just got to be Ivy Cudgel crit, to be honest. Lots of flinches, lots of crits. The problem is they probably just switch Lando here and protect. Like, that's the sensible play. I think you make that play 100% of the time in this position. Yeah. Oh! Hold on. A flinch here makes this winnable. Double connect, okay. That did 0 damage. A flinch here makes this winnable. Maybe Cudgel. Like a crit here would be lovely, but I'm not banking on it, yeah. Ah, there we go. Flinch, okay. Yeah, like I said, if they flinch there, then it's suddenly a mind game. I would need another flinch, mind you. But... yeah, actually, I would have needed a bunch of flinches there. Yeah, that's game. I can't believe they left themselves so weak to Iron Bundle, to be honest. I guess their bundle doesn't actually do that much into Arcanine, right? Yeah, I didn't like Arcanine this game either. Arcanine did nothing. That was not a good bring. Game 2, I go Flutter here. I go Bundle for sure. I need better answers to Heatran as well. I mean, I did bring Hands and Ogerpon, which should, in theory, be fine into that, but... I can't believe they just let Lando into me. That feels insane. Yeah, maybe this time I just lead Iron Bundle Slaughtermane and make them react to me. Okay. Is Amoonguss any good in this matchup? Amoonguss is the other option, actually. Come to think of it. Problem is the Ogerpon, but they didn't bring Ogerpon that time. What I'm thinking at the moment is do I even need to bring Flutter? It's my only way through Iron Hands. I do kind of need to bring Flutter. Well, unless I bring Amoonguss. If I go like Bundle, Ogerpon, Iron Hands, Amoonguss, doesn't seem terrible. Because Flutter also just didn't do much that game. Like I can deal with Iron Hands by just putting it to sleep, right? If I've got Amoonguss on the field, it's not doing much. They don't really have much to stop Amoonguss. Unless they go Terra Flying on Landorus. I think I like going Bundle, Ogerpon, Hands, Amoonguss. I think makes sense to me. A couple of water types to deal with the Heatran, plus I've got the Iron Hands, and that's the only thing that's really massively threatening to my Amoonguss. I think I'm content with that. Like, if they go for Ogerpon, then I've got Iron Hands and Iron Bundle for that. Yeah, this 4 seems a bit better. If they go for the same lead here, I'm in good shape, I think. Very annoying their Fluttermate's faster than mine. That's a real problem in this matchup. Okay, they go same leads. That's fine. So I left back in last turn. They had Iron Hands and Heatran. Can I just delete the Fluttermane turn 1? I feel like that might be the move, to be honest. I'm just going to go Icy Wind here, and I'm going to go Terra Cudgel. It's a bit greedy, but I'm going to go for it. Lando's not locking into anything immensely threatening here as well. It is worth noting. Like, it can U-turn, I guess, but yeah, they're almost forced to switch. That's Iron Hands, okay, fine. Water Pond incoming. Wind. Bonk. A little bit of chip damage on the Iron Hands. And a big bit of not so chip damage on the Fluttermane. I think this should still KO through the Intimidate. Bonk. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Big pickup turn 1. They can't really bring in Heatran, because Heatran just gets deleted. Who can they bring in here, actually? That's a good question. That is Heatran, yeah. Okay. They do have Terra here. The Terra Fairy on Heatran I need to be wary of. Bundle's still super important for the... I don't think they fake me out here, right? I'll do this. I'm pretty certain they're going to go Terror on Heatran here. That will protect. If they Wild Charge my Ogerpon, then they take a bunch of recall damage, which I think I'm still kind of fine with. Okay, bundle goes out. I lose my boost, which is but like Iron Hands. Landorus can't KO me, so it's kind of fine. They are going to Terror the Heatran yet. I mean, there's no way this is Terrafire Hands in front of this. We'll get a lot of damage down on this, which is nice. Question is who they target. And do they fake out? They do. Okay, they fake out, so I could have gone for a bit of free damage there, but oh, sorry, I could have gone. Yeah, I could have gone for free damage with the spiky shield. And they get flash cannon. That's gonna be like 3 damage. Bonk. Nice. Okay. Heatran's now taking damage from Life Orb, which is good. They have the option to protect the Heatran here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fake out the Iron Hands. I'm just going to hedge against that and go for an Ivy Cudgel into the Heatran. The game plan here is I just need Heatran to go down so I can force Landorus in. Once Landorus is forced in, then I'm in very good shape, because I'll have a Mungus Iron Bundle back in to clean up. So yeah, like number 1 priority and also kind of number 2 and number 3 priority is just getting damage on Heatran here. Heatran's the obstacle at this point. Okay, they let me get damage on Heatran, I'll take that. I'm super okay with that. Cudgel. I mean, they're going to Earth Power my Iron Hands, but I don't really care about damage on that at this point. Like, it's kind of not doing anything. Yeah, they go Earth Power into hands. Fine. Whoop. Big tanking. My brain says they go Protect here and Wild Charge my Ogerpon. That is just what my brain says. In that case, I go like this. I mean, I could hedge against that with a Wild Charge. I don't really need that much damage on the... I don't need damage on the Iron Hands, do I? I could hedge that with Wild Charge here, maybe is more sensible. And go Spiky Shield. It also covers like a Lando switch slightly better. Yeah, I think I prefer this. Yeah. Shield. Oh, they just power, okay. That's a little bit annoying, but I think otherwise fine. Because now I can just bring a Mungus in here and cudgel the Heatran. I think that's now dead. Wild Charge hits my shield. Okay, I did not think they'd just go for that, but sure. I guess they don't know I have a Mungus back end, right? Because what did I have back end last time? I had Flutter. But even if it's Flutter, I think Flutter just wins the game on the spot there, right? So I don't really know what their game plan is here. No, I'll go Mungus. I'm not going to Rage Powder here. If they go for the Wild Shot into Ogerpon, then fine, I sleep them, and I get damage down on the Heatran. My worry here is they switch to Lando and they survive with Heatran, is the only thing I'm particularly worried about. And if that happens, then I think I want to support that slot instead. Maybe I'm banking this too... No, this is too much of a risk. I shouldn't have done this. Okay, they don't protect. They just let me Ivy Cudgel. I think that should seal it. Bonk. Yeah, Heatran goes down. Okay, that's game. They can Wild Charge me here, but they go to sleep, and then I bring an Iron Bundle, and I'm fine. I guess they lock in Rock Slide, so it's not completely over. Oh! My Mungus is faster after the Icy Wind. That's interesting. That's very good to know, actually. That's a slow Iron Hands. That also means it's slower than my Iron Hands, which is nice. So I win the Fake Out War there. Wasn't really expecting that, but I will take it. I mean, they're going to go... I mean, they're forced to Rock Slide here, right? They don't really have a choice. So I'm just going to Spore into this guy. And I'm going to also go Ivy Cudgel into this guy. I think Amoonguss kind of walls whatever they want to do here, right? They go Rock Slide, they miss Amoonguss. Okay, that's game. And they don't flinch. Like, even if they'd flinched my Ogerpon there after that miss, I put them to sleep, and next turn I'm guaranteed to get an Ivy Cudgel, which probably doesn't kill after 2 Intimidate. No, it does kill after 2 Intimidates. It crits, okay, that's why. I was gonna say, that feels like it shouldn't have, but we take it. Alright, that's game 2. Like, Iron Hands can wake up here if it wants to, I don't care. They can never beat my Amoonguss with this. I just Rage Powder and Freeze Dry until it dies. Do we even bother? Actually, I can go for this. Probably technically slightly better. Bonk. Big damage. This means they take more recoil if they wild charge me. Do it. Wild charge. Go. Bonk. Yeah. So the Pollen Puff is optimal for damage. Weirdly. Well, I guess actually, it's probably technically more optimal for damage there, but whatever. Yeah, like, game's over, it doesn't matter. In comes Iron Bundle. And now I'll just Freeze Dry Spore. Spore. Freeze Dry. Done. Okay, good game 2. Very good game 2. How's this doing? Huge damage. Right. So what do I do game 3 here? Because I don't think they're just going to let my Iron Bundle run over them again. I could see them still leading Landorus. I just think they lead, like, Iron Hands maybe next to it. So if they lead, like, Landorus Iron Hands, I could go for an Amoonguss lead here, which I think is fine. I mean, I'm just going to put the controller down. I think Amoonguss lead is kind of fine here. Warriors, obviously, if they go for Terraflying Lando, but I think I can play around that relatively decently. I don't want to lead Bundle Amoonguss, that feels a bit bad, basically. Big Hydro, we land it. Easy game. Iron Bundle. Worth noticing they have Misty Terrain on their Fluttermane, actually. So they do have a very weird line where they go for Fluttermane and go Misty Terrain turn 1. But I could just, if they do that, I could just Spore a Lando that's next to it. And also I can just leave like Iron Hands and threaten it. Okay, so I'm thinking they're going to change it. Like, there's no way they lead the same thing, because they got absolutely, like, bodied for it last time. They could bring Iron Bundle, which would be a little bit annoying, because if they go Iron Bundle Fluttermane, they know their Fluttermane's faster than mine, so they can go for, like, Icy Wind, Gleam, or whatever on turn 1, and that becomes a big problem for me. So I think I like an Amoonguss lead here. I think I really like an Amoonguss lead here, actually. I kind of like Amoonguss Iron Hands. It feels very defensive, but I could do this. Ogerpon's a must. I can't afford to not bring Ogerpon here. The one thing I'm considering is going back to Arcanine. But I can't. No, I can't afford to not bring bundle is the issue, because otherwise, like that's my Lando check. Yeah, this feels fine. I think it's these four. I don't think Arcanine Flutter come to this. Well, the other option is if I think they're going to go for like a bundle lead, I could lead a Moongus Flutter main maybe. Doesn't seem terrible, but then who do I leave behind is the issue. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to leave either of those Pokemon behind. I mean, Iron Hands covers for that lead well enough. I'll do this. Yeah. I think this lead is going to be like Iron Hands Landorus or something along those lines. Given that my Iron Hands is faster than their Iron Hands, I can fake that out and spore the Lando turn 1. I don't think they commit to Terra Flying turn 1 on Landorus, and if they do, I think that still puts me in a good position. Okay, they have Flutter Iron Hands, that's also fine. They do have the threat of Misty Terrain here, which I need to be wary of. Okay. I'm going to spore Flutter and Heavy Slam Flutter. If they fake out Iron Hands and Misty Terrain, they're not doing anything this turn, which I'm fine with. I don't think there's any point faking out either of these Pokemon. Ah, they could go Terra Fairy and just Moonblast me. Maybe I should have gone Terra Fire here. Actually, yeah, Terra Fairy Moonblast is big scary here. If they fake out my Moongus and Moonblast my Iron Hands. Okay, they just fake out. That's fine. They go Shadow Ball, that's fine. I put them to sleep. Great start. Flinch on Iron Hands. Go to bed, it's nap time. And now Moongus is going to proceed to be the most annoying creature on the planet. I can Heavy Slam here. I could also Drain Punch if I want to catch Heatran coming in. The other option I have, which I think I really like here... Oh, hold on, this is a sneaky play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Spore and Heavy Slam the Flutter slot. The reason I'm doing this is if Flutter stays in, I Heavy Slam it and I Spore the Iron Hands, and that's great. And if it switches into, say, Heatran, then it tanks the Heavy Slam, but I get the Spore off anyway. Into the Heatran. I don't really care that much about the Iron Hands in this situation. So I think I'd, like, if they switch Flutter, I'd rather Spore what comes in on the Flutter slot, and if they don't switch Flutter, I get the KO and I Spore the Landorus anyway. Yeah, so that's the Flutter going out, so this is, I can see this being like Heatran something on the switch in. Again, Cam is Lando, I think? Okay, Lando going to sleep here is big. We like this. Slam. Bonk. Good damage. Heavy slamming in return. Bonk. Oh, more damage than I'd like. That's fine. They get Rocky Helmet damage at least. And I spore the Lando. Okay. Big moves. I want to get regen on a Moongus here. Do I want to get regen on a Moongus? I could also just sack the Moongus. Let me think. So if I spore into this guy and switch in... no, I need a Moongus on decent health to deal with late game hands. Do I? I'm going to protect here, and I'm going to switch in my Ogerpon. Here's my move. It just lets me cudgel the Lando and switch in my Iron Hands again, I think. Bedtime. Very cool. Okay, they watched the Moongus, so they were, I guess, trying to hedge against a switch, maybe? Which makes sense. But now I'm going to switch into my Iron Hands, gives me fake out pressure again, and I'm just going to go for a big old cudgel into the Lando. Getting rid of Lando just means my Iron Hands is in a super good position again. I get some regen healing on the Amogus as well, which is nice. I guess the risk here is if they bank on waking up on Lando, which is risky because they've only had one guaranteed sleep turn, so it's 1 in 3. They could... Okay. I was going to say they could have gone for... Gaggle Semprot, what is that? They bring their own Iron Bundle, okay. Now it's getting interesting. Iron Hand switching here is great, though. Big time threatening this. Big damage. Okay, they do still have Terra here, which I need to be very wary of. But, like, the only thing they're threatening here is... only thing they're threatening here... Who am I using my Terror on this game? I think it's so threatened. I think they do something defensive with that, right? I don't think I'm using my Terror on anything else. I'm going to fake out Terror Cudgel here. Okay, they don't Terror with their bundle, which is nice. That makes me think they're probably going to protect it here. Like, they're staring down a grass type and electric type. Although, my opponent's been super aggro with not protecting. They don't have Encore, so I can't keep my Iron Hands in next turn, unfortunately. But fake out. They don't protect? Oh, I could have just KO'd them. Just got Ice in. That's fine. Cudgel. I get the big smack on Iron Hands. That's the big smack. Okay. Switch this out so I can't get Encored. Do I need my Iron Bundle that much here? Lando's asleep. And I'd rather save my Amoonguss. The problem is if they Drain Punch me here, I'm in trouble. Do I need a Amoonguss? No, I'd probably prefer Iron Bundle here. So I'm going to go into Amoonguss, and I'm going to go for a Cudgel into this guy. Get rid of it. They could Ice Wind again and Wild Charge, but I still think that clears out their Iron Hands. Yeah, they go for the Encore. Perfect. Okay, that's big. So now I just kill their Iron Hands. Okay, that's huge. That's really huge. And now everything is asleep. Bonk. Lando comes in again. I think I just start ripping through the sleeping Pokemon, right? Do they bank on Wake Up and go for Terror here? They could. Well, if they do that, they're not threatening my Ogerpon still, so I think I'm okay with it. The other option is I go switch out on Amoonguss and bring in... I guess I don't really need my bundle that much at this point. Like, Regen Health on Amoonguss is super nice, and if I'm clocking the Lando this turn anyway, then I don't think I need bundle too much. If they take KO as well, I get Fake Out Pressure with Iron Hands, which I think is also another thing I can play for here. They are going to Terra. This could be Terra Ghost actually to get around a potential Fallen Leech, I guess. No, they do go Terra Flying. They're just... Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I understand why they're doing it. Banking on the Wake Up here because they want to clear out the Amoonguss. Freeze Dry. Don't do too much. Never mind, they're half. And they stay asleep. Okay, that's big. Cudgel. Big smack. Okay, that's a very big smack. Nice. Okay, they can go Icy Wind and Terra Blast my bundle here, right? If they freeze my Ogerpon, I get a free... I'm going to freeze dry rather than Icy Wind here, just to make sure I get the damage down. I don't really care about the speed drop on Iron Bundle here. Horn Leech in case they... Yeah. I think this is fine. They switch, that's fine. I freeze dry Horn Leech into this is doing a lot of damage. Maybe I should have gone for the Icy Wind there, but oh well. Freeze dry does a respectable chunk. They go for their own freeze dry, that'll kill my Iron Bundle. Unfortunate, but whatever. Worth noting is that Fluttermane is guaranteed to sleep this turn, because it has not taken any sleep turns yet, which is very nice for me. So now I can go back into Iron Hands. Oh, was Hands the right move there, actually? Maybe not. I think my player is to Heavy Slam the Flutter and Horn Leech into the bundle, because this just guarantees at least one KO this turn. Because the worry here is if I go for the... I could also Drain Punch the bundle, I guess, rather than Wild Charge, but that wouldn't have picked up. Oh, I probably would have done, actually. Yeah, actually, that would have been smarter. I should have just gone for the Drain Punch into that. I think we're chilling, though, still. They protect, that's fine. So it ended up not making any difference. Leech. Not to damage. Slam, we'll take out the Fluttermane. Minigun comes in. I mean, they lock into Terra Blast here, right? I think they always lock into Terra Blast. I think my guaranteed players, I go for Amoonguss and just Spiky Shield. Get freeze right. Right. And they stay asleep. Okay, so I could have swung there, but... This does open up a lose condition. My lose condition here is they freeze dry my Amoonguss and crit me with Terra Blast. Would that kill? Oh no, crit Terra Blast wouldn't kill. I'm being stupid. Yeah, okay, no, this is guaranteed. I go Rage Powder, and then I go for Cudgel into... I think it's actually technically optimal to go Horn Leech here. No, it's not. I'll do Cudgel. I don't know if Horn Leech should kill. I'll go Rage Powder. Actually, I guess Crit Terra Blast could kill me here. If I wanted to play around Crit Terra Blast, I probably should have gone for Follow Me and Spore into the Iron Bundle here. Okay. Oh, Crit wouldn't have killed. It's fine. Maybe I just don't. Oh wait, I forgot. I put loads more bulk into my Ogerpon before I start this game. I'm used to using my old Ogerpon. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, it's game. I mean... I actually don't click Fake Out here. Fake Out is the worst thing I can click, because they just on-call me if I fake them out. And that opens up a lose condition, so I'm just going to go for Drain Punch 1 Leech. They go Protect here, and they pray that I Fake Out. And then they pray that they can just on-call me next turn, but I'm not going to give them that. That would be very lazy of me. Yeah, there's Protect. I mean, yeah. It's their play. I mean, potentially if they, like, freeze my Iron Hands this turn, and then also freeze my Ogerpon, then there's a win condition for them, but... Actually, it's better to go Wild Charge here, because Wild Charge is pretty much guaranteed to KO. I think Wild Charge is technically slightly better. I think it really matters. I think Drain Punch probably will kill from here, but Wild Charge is, I think, guaranteed pickup. So I'm just going to do this. It's a little bit safer, technically. They freeze dry into the other slot. That's fine. I won't kill. Yeah. Ogerpon lives, no freeze. Hornage comes out, does some damage, but Wild Charge to pick up here. Nice. Okay. That was a very, very bad game one. I didn't bring Iron Bundle, which was a bit daft in this matchup, to be honest. But I thought my opponent would kind of respect an Iron Bundle lead a little bit more. Instead, they just led very poorly into Iron Bundle, and then game 2 they also led very poorly into Iron Bundle, but I led Iron Bundle, and then yeah, I mean game 3 I made a nice call on them changing up their leads, and Amoonguss ended up just doing a bunch of work that game. Yeah, I mean Amoonguss Iron Bundle should have really come to all 3 games. I don't know why I didn't, to be honest. I was getting ideas in my head about intimidating with Arcanine, but yeah, like I said at the start, like the 3 things I want to intimidate in this team being Iron Hands, Ogerpon, and Landorus. Arcanine does not like, it's fair to say. All of them hit him for at least super effective damage, 2 of them hit for 4 times super effective damage. Like, the Iron Bundle's not very threatening, but also Earth Power's... sorry, Heat Transforming Earth Power. We saw how much damage it took from Fluttermane as well. Yeah, Arcanine was not the bring there. Certainly without Iron Bundle at the very least. If I can get Iron Bundle in, then Fluttermane's less threatening, so I can go for, like, Icy Wind, Rock Slide, that kind of stuff. My opponent made a good adaptation to bring Iron Bundle themselves in the last game, but I think into, like, Iron Hands and Terra Water Ogerpon and stuff is just not quite enough. And they just let me put too many things to sleep. I say let me, like, I made a good call on the read, and then they didn't fake out the Amoonguss turn 1, which makes sense because both of my Pokemon are threatening to either KO or sleep for Fluttermane, and so they let it go to sleep instead, and then that was just kind of... That was kind of it from there, because Iron Hands is not doing very much into physically bulky Amoonguss. Like, the Heavy Slam was doing a decent chunk, but, like, it's taking recoil off that as well, and I'm just firing off free spores, because obviously they're specs on Fluttermane, they can't take any defensive actions there. So yeah, basically, game 1 I brought the wrong mons, and then game 2 and 3 I just brought the right mons and played well. So yeah, GG's, we'll take that. Weird start to the set, but good end to the set, and that's what counts. The only game that you need to win is the last one. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please do sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. Like the video as well if you enjoyed, and go follow me on Twitch. Link to that is in my description, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.